Everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar with MLB 13 the show, and here we go with Game 4 of the World Series. Tigers, Braves, squaring off in this one. Hopefully you guys brought your brooms, because this very well could be a sweep. Now, when I did this last year as the Detroit Tigers, it took 5 games to be able to beat the Braves, but I don't know if that'll happen here today. I mean, this is video 999 too. So maybe I'll win in Game 5. Maybe that'll be the 1,000th video. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and find out. JV, Justin Verlander, and Chris Medlin, who I am kind of regretting that I didn't go ahead and give a nickname here throughout the entire season. Pitching today, and I mentioned in Game 3 and also in Game 1 that Justin Verlander being on the mound could very well work to my advantage. And I'm like, okay, I could put in just about anybody to start this game here, and I'd feel pretty comfortable with it. But I'm like, let's bring in Chris Medlin, the best starting pitcher that I've got, see what he'll be able to do. Now, he's had a little bit of a shaky postseason, but he's kind of turned things around in the World Series, really having a good Game 1. So we'll see, of course, how this game ends up. A lot riding on this one. So here we go. Taking the field for what could be the very last Atlanta Braves franchise game right here on this channel. All right, so we're going to get the game started off here with Chris Johnson at the plate again, facing Justin Verlander. Now he's going to get a base hit right up the middle to start the game off for the Braves. Now in Game 1, I think it was Game 1, when Johnson got a base hit, able to steal a couple bases. So I'm not nervous at all about going ahead and taking second with Johnson. Here I go. Verlander taking a long time with the delivery. I don't even have to slide. That is how easy it is going to be for me to steal bases today. And this is why I was saying that this could be an advantage for me. Any base hit that I get could potentially put a runner 90 feet away from home. All right. So, we'll see if I'll be able to go ahead and bring him home now as Jason Hayward is up to the plate. 2 outs right now. Now, here I go, heading for third. That one in the dirt, so Johnson makes it there. No problem at all, but unfortunately, not able to bring him home on that one. Sad day. Anyway, Alex Avila at the plate here in the second. This one. It is going to be fair. So Avila starting it off for the Tigers with a double. Can't allow that to happen too much here in this. I know with Medlin, if I go ahead and start giving up some hits early on, it really could come back to haunt me. Hanley Ramirez going to be hitting this one on the ground. That's going to allow Avila to get on over to third, and of course, the out at first. So, now the Tigers have somebody 90 feet away from home. Dang it. This is not good. I don't want to be down early in this one. But that one on the ground to throw over to first by Ugla. No problem whatsoever. Tigers getting nothing going in the top of the second. Now here we are in the bottom of the second. Brian McCann getting his first plate appearance today. This one's going deep in a left. That one is going to bounce off the wall. McCann is going to end up with a double. Not something you're going to hear me say too often, especially with him getting a hit into the outfield, just because of the way that they, defend against McCann. The way that the outfield and infield are lined up, it's tough for me to get extra base hits with him. But here's McCann stealing third. What? That blows my mind. McCann stealing third? Hey, against Verlander, it seems like anything can happen. Miguel Cabrera getting a chance at the plate. Still batting .400 in the postseason. Now, while I've got a couple front runners here for the MVP of the postseason, Miguel Cabrera is in the mix too. Now, I think I've got Hayward, who's first. I think it's Miguel Cabrera, and then Justin Upton after him. But, man, Miguel Cabrera, he's kind of haunted me a couple times. Some of his plate appearances, gotten some great hits, but honestly, not nearly what I was thinking that he was going to do. But, hey, we've still got some more games to go. So I shouldn't be like, I've got this. This won't be a problem. All right, so I'm going to try to see if I can get this to go inside. Swing and a miss on the two-seamer for strike 3. Tell you what, the postseason, I've really utilized the two-seam fastball more than any other time and used it well. So, I don't know, I might go with that a lot more now. Jason Hayward, bottom of 4, 0-2 count with 2 outs. That one is going deep into center field. Austin Jackson's going back for that one. He's going to watch that one sail over his head for the first run of the game. This is why Hayward's in the top spot right now for MVP in the postseason. Verlander giving up the first run, and honestly, with the advantage that I've had, I haven't been able to exploit it too much. So, Justin Verlander doing pretty good today. All right. So, that solo blast, of course, gives us the lead. Here's Alex Avila here in the top of 5. Not too much going by way of offense, but for the Tigers, Alex Avila has been putting more together than anybody else. This is going to be the second hit of the game for him, just a little single. Not as crazy as the double that he had earlier, but it's got to start somewhere. That's kind of what I'm worried about. All righty. So, 0-2 count right now. 2 outs. That one is going to go off of Medlin. He'll throw over to first. Not going to be in time. Dang it. I really needed him to make that throw over. Now that puts runners on first and second. If I'm not careful, Tigers could go ahead and get a run, maybe even get a home run here, make it 3-1. But Justin Verlander's up at the plate, so having a pitcher, yep, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about things. And that's what I was expecting to happen. Ground ball out over there at first. So Dan Ugla, bottom of 5. Still 1 run total in this game. Now, that is a great play by Prince Fielder to go ahead and lay out to make that catch. Not often, I got to say, Prince Fielder has a great defensive play. All right, Chris Johnson is going to hit this one into right center. Rounding first, heading to second. I'll get there standing up. All right. So, Smiley's warming up in the bullpen here after Verlander's given up a few hits, but here's Johnson stealing third. I'm there by a mile. I don't even know why Avila tried to throw it on over to third. No chance whatsoever. 2-1 count right now to Justin Upton. Have a good chance to be able to bring Johnson home. That one hung over the plate. Infante is going to make the throw. So Chris Johnson not coming home on that one. Still 1-0 here in the 7th. No offense at all. Again, except for Avila. Man, I was not expecting this out of him today. I was more concerned about Victor Martinez, Prince Fielder, or Miguel Cabrera, but not him. Hey, even Hanley Ramirez. Why? Because of reasons like this. 2-run blast in the left. So Hanley, who's been quiet throughout the entire World Series, really comes out of the dark here to get that home run, which could really affect the outcome of this game. I was up by 1, now I'm down by 1. And the way that I've been hitting here too, there's a strong possibility I'm not going to be able to get anything else. This could hurt. It could hurt big. But here's Jason Hayward in the bottom of the 7th. Already has 1 home run today. That one hangs. And it goes into center. So, that's going to put Hayward on first against Verlander. You better believe I'm going to be stealing some bases. Except, Detroit, they're going to bring in Smiley, which I've been waiting for all through this series. Because I've always wanted to be like, if Smiley gets on base, I'll be like, let's put a Smiley on that base. Or, if he gets hurt, let's put a Smiley in that brace. I had to. I've been waiting to say that for so long. I have so many other ones too. Anyway, stolen base by Hayward in case you guys missed out on that one. So I don't think I'm going to be stealing third right now. I don't want to do anything too risky, especially with Freddie Freeman at the plate here. No outs. That one is going to get slapped into center. Hayward rounding third, coming home, and you guys have witnessed yet again the advantage of aggressive base running and what that can do for you. You got to be cautious, though. You can be too aggressive. I think if I would have tried to steal third, well, I might have been out. So I was smart about it. Runners on first and third. Game tied at 2. Gerald Laird, my bad. I'm going to slap this one on over to Hanley Ramirez. Jordan Walden coming in here in the 8th inning. I do bring Medlin out because I had noticed that, yeah, he was giving up some hits here that I didn't think he should be giving up. And this game matters. This could be the World Series winner. Austin Jackson going to hit that one over to Freeman at first to get the out. 8th inning, pretty uneventful. Octavio Dotel now coming in here to pitch. All right. Now, how's this going to go? I don't know. We got to wait and see. Angelton Simmons hitting that one right through the middle. I'm surprised that Dotel didn't go ahead and get that ball into his glove. It looked like it was just right in line. Maybe it just slipped right underneath. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take it. So now here is where I do want to go ahead and steal a base. Chris Johnson, who's had a couple good hits already today. Oh, that one was just too good for me not to swing at. I was kind of worried about a double play, but runners on first and second, so I guess that's still something that I have to worry about. I don't want to go ahead and get out of this inning without anything by way of runs. But here's Jason Hayward looking for a good hit. You can't get a hit better than that. That's going to be a 3-run home run to give us the lead. Talk about a clutch at bat here for Jason Hayward here in the 8th inning. Now, this really puts the Tigers in a terrible situation. Walden, who's been pitching very, very well, could stay in here in the 9th inning to go for the save, or I could go ahead and I could bring in my closing pitcher, Craig Kimbrell. Obviously, you guys saw what I ended up doing. Actually, I don't know. Well, I was thinking, I'm like, with Walden, it might have been smarter for me to go ahead and keep him in here. I don't know. But anyway, here's Miguel Cabrera. He is going to be the first batter that Kimbrell has to face. Now, easy out at first. 2 outs to go, you guys, before we could claim being the World Series champions. We still got a lot to go through. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. I mean, 2 outs, but a lot can happen during that time. Look what part of the lineup I'm facing right here, too. There's nobody, though, I would trust here, except for Medlin right now. 2-2 count. Going to get this 2-seamer to trail out. Now, fielder swings at that one. Simmons makes the throw over to first. 1 out away. If you're a Braves fan, you've been waiting for this here for a long, long time. Ever since I started this back in March, I've been waiting for this too. Here's Alex Avila, 3 for 3 today, as you can see. Now, full count. Dang it, 4 for 4. Alex Avila rounding first as Hayward gets a bad jump on that one. It's going to be a double. I think it would have been a double anyway. All right. I'm worried. Hanley Ramirez. Remember, he had that 2-run home run earlier. In case you forgot, I guess it was right there on the screen, too. Oh, I got to be careful about this one. Now, the thing that I was kind of worried about here by bringing Kimbrell in was the energy that he has. This is game 3 in a row that he's ended up, pitching in here in the 9th inning. So I kind of knew energy may be a factor. And that's going to affect, of course, pitch location and things like that. But he's doing an all right job. And he's given up his one customary hit that he gets every time he makes an appearance. See if we can get the out here with the slider. Yes! Swing and a miss! Guys, the Atlanta Braves just won the World Series. Yes, this is the last video that I'll be doing of the Atlanta Braves franchise. Believe me, this was something that when I got finished with it, I'm like, oh man, I'm done. No more Atlanta Braves. You know what that means, though, you guys? You're going to be starting, of course, off with a new version of 30 Wins with 30 Teams. Also going to be going back to Diamond Dynasty. And eventually, I'll tell you guys my plans for next year when it comes to the franchise mode. I'm excited. I hope you guys will be excited about it as well. But I just want to go ahead and enjoy this. This is a lot of hours that I have spent playing games, editing them, doing commentary for it. Man, it's cool to be the team that wins the World Series. I haven't even seen how this ends up, too. Like, this is the first time in the show, period, that I've ever won the World Series and kind of see how it all ends up. This is actually really, really cool. Like I said, if you're a Braves fan, you guys should be excited about it. But really, thanks for being with me here through every single step of the way, every single game that I ended up playing. It really means a lot. So, you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.